Waalaikumsalam. Adam.
Adam, you need to open your mask, please. You need to open your mask. Open lah. Nah gitulah. Nah, udah. Don't insist. Where's your parents, Adam? Are they coming, Adam?
Ada di itu, bapaknya daripada online nanti susah juga. Datang aja langsung gitu. Ya. Di SMA juga ada yang datang langsung. Many days. How many days? I had some help. I had some help. Help. Some help.
Suaranya kecil, Esti sayang. Suaranya yang kedengerannya sama Bun kecil.
Hello.
Okay. Can you?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Terima kasih Adam. Kemudian di sini ada Miss Bubun ya selaku pemimpin Adam. Ada Bu Ayu sebagai penguji dan juga orang tua Adam ya Pak Satrio yang sudah hadir offline dan juga ada sepertinya Bu Sarah ya itu. Bu Sarah yang sudah hadir di Zoom. Ya, pagi ini insya Allah kita akan menyaksikan presentasi konferensi akademik siswa atau KAS dari Ananda Adam. Adam waktu presentasinya 15 menit ya.
Oke.
Tanya jawab 10 menit. Dipersilakan Adam.
Nah, sekarang. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Dari kelas 8, kali ini saya akan mempresentasikan kelas saya, yaitu adalah bahasa Inggris. Table of content. Good morning, everyone. My name is Adam, and today I'm going to present a topic I really enjoy from our English lessons, which is comparatives and superlatives. I'll also connect this topic with one of my favorite vocabulary lessons, which is geographical features. Through this presentation, we'll explore how to use adjectives and to describe, compare, and decide which features stands out the most. I chose the topic of comparative and superlatives because it's one of my favorite grammar lessons. It is fascinating how we can use simple words to describe and compare things, especially when talking about the world around us. For example, we can compare mountains, rivers, or even cities to show their differences and similarities. Uh, this makes learning geography more fun and meaningful. I also enjoy using adjectives because I can describe things in a more interesting way. Another reason is because I can use it in everyday conversations, like talking about my favorite places, comparing school project, or even deciding which is the best snack to eat. Adjective forms. Examples of only one syllable ending in E are wide, fine, and cute. To make it a comparative form, we add an R, makes it wider, finer, or cuter. In a superlative form, we add a E and the S and a T, makes it widest, finest, and cutest. Examples with only one syllable with one vowel and one consonant in the end are hot, big, and fat. Double the consonant and add a ER to make it a comparative form, which is hotter, bigger, and fatter. To make it a superlative form, we add double the consonant and add an EST, which makes it hottest, biggest, and fattest. Examples of only one syllable with more than one vowel or more than one consonant at the end are light, neat, and fast. Add a ER to make it a comparative form, makes it lighter, neater, and faster. And to make it a superlative form, we add a E and a ST like before. Makes it lightest, neatest, and fastest. Two syllables with one vowel and one consonant at the end are, wait, hold on. Two syllables ending in Y are happy, silly, and lonely. To make it a comparative, we change the Y to an I. Makes it happier, sillier, and lonelier. Change it to superlative form. We change the Y to I, then add a EST like again. It makes it happiest, silliest, and loneliest. Using geographical features. Examples of adjectives are high, deep, long, and wide and beautiful. Examples are the Amazon River is longer than Nile. Mount Everest is the highest mountain, and the Sahara Desert is hotter than most other deserts. When I had to choose topic for this presentation, I thought about three amazing places I've seen, which is Mount Bromo, Lake Toba, and Lombok. Each of these places is unique, but comparing them helped me decide which one I find the most interesting. So the first one is Mount Bromo in East Java. It's famous for its beautiful sunrises and volcanic landscapes. It's much taller than the hills near my town, and the views from the top are more breathtaking than I imagined. However, it's also colder and harder to reach, which makes it less convenient for someone who doesn't enjoy hiking. Next is Lake Toba in North Sumatra. It's the largest volcanic lake in the world. It's wider and more peaceful than Mount Bromo. The calm waters and green hills surrounding it makes it a perfect spot for relaxing. But while it's relaxing, it's also quieter and there are fewer activities for adventure lovers like me. Then there's Lombok. Lombok is smaller and quieter than its famous neighbor, Bali, but that's part of what makes it special. It has amazing beaches that are less crowded and Mount Rinjani, which is taller than Mount Bromo. Lombok also offers exciting activities like snorkeling in Gili Islands and exploring traditional Sasak villages. After comparing all three, I think Lombok stands out the most because it combines adventure, beautiful scenery, and a sense of tranquility, while Mount Bromo is more dramatic and Lake Toba is more peaceful. Lombok feels like everything I want in a destination. That's why I choose Lombok if I could just visit one place. How well do I understand comparative and superlatives? I understand them well. I know how to compare things like taller or most beautiful. Can I connect them with other lesson topics? Yes, I can connect. I can use them to describe places like comparing Mount Bromo, Lake Toba, and Lombok, like in the previous slide. What challenges did I face while learning? Sometimes I find it tricky to choose the right comparative or superlative form, but practicing with real examples helped me. Paparan guru. Refleksi terhadap sikap diri dan sikap belajar. Kekuatan dan kelemahan diri. Kekuatan dirinya, quick understanding on new English lessons, and confident in speaking English. Kelemahan dirinya, procrastinating on tasks and always confused about when and how and where to start. Rencana tindak lanjut, dari siswa, setting a better bedtime goal at least 11 p.m. Make sure I'm not playing video games too much. And setting a better class attendance and also avoiding procrastination. Yang diharapkan dari orang tua, encourage me to stay focused and help me build better study habits. Yang diharapkan dari guru adalah help me stay on track and remind me to finish my work. Also check if I've done my tasks. Ucapan terima kasih. Thank you Thank you for listening to my presentation today. I really appreciate your time and support as I continue to learn and improve. As a special thanks to my teacher for helping me understand how to connect grammar with topics I enjoy. I also want to thank my parents for always encouraging me, even when I struggle to stay focused. This journey has been challenging, but it also helped me grow. Thank you again, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation.
Baik, Adam, terima kasih atas baik, selanjutnya saya langsung persilakan kepada Miss Bubun selaku pembimbing Adam untuk memberikan komentar maupun pertanyaan. Silakan, Miss Bubun.
Yeah, Adam. Adam, you know, I help you step by step, and I help you too much, yeah, Adam. So it is easier for you. It's okay though, but I really want to know if you really understand what you are presenting. For example, Adam, in one pages, it's not about only the comparative, but you told me also the similarity. What is similarity? And can you give me example with that? About comparing and similarity. So what is similarity, sayang?
Similarity is like mirip gitu.
Can you give me example using this grammar that you are talking about, this comparative?
Comparative?
You said for similarity. I haven't taught you yet, but it would be nice because you mentioned that other than comparing two things, you also mentioned about similarity. Can you just give me one example with similarity?
And one example. I'm similar to my dad, maybe.
Don't use the similar. Like what? As what? As or something like that. Do you think you are as handsome as your dad, or you are more handsome than your dad?
I am more handsome than my dad.
So that one is comparing it. The similarity is something that like this place is as quiet as, something like that, right? The similar thing. Hold on. And then sayangku, hold on. You tell okay, so what is your hobby actually?
Playing the piano, maybe.
Okay, so that means it's about playing musical instrument, right? Okay, can you just for me to be sure that you really understand what you are saying, can you give me one sentence comparing anything about musical instrument? You play the piano, right? What about guitar? Can you compare, for example, drum or guitar with the piano, or which one is the most enjoyable to you?
Piano is easier to learn than violin.
Ah, okay. It's easier to learn than violin. If you have to choose between violin, drum, and guitar, which one do you pick?
Probably guitar.
Okay, why? Using the superlative.
Because it's the easiest to learn.
Okay. Okay, other thing, Adam. Okay, you use so many sophisticated vocabulary. You use so many sophisticated vocabulary. I wonder, what is tranquil mean? Tranquility
Tranquility.
in Bahasa. You can say that in Bahasa if you want.
I don't know. That word is out of my levels, maybe.
So, why do you put there? What did you put there?
I don't know.
Because I help you. Yeah. So later on, okay, Adam, promise me that on your next class, if you still choose English, okay, you need to, what is that? Yeah. You need to use this form, this step by step that we have done. Yeah, this step by step that we have done, but I'm not going to help you more. Yeah, you need to do it with you more. Can you promise that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Promise, okay? Okay, that would be all. It's wonderful, Adam. You are a natural, English speaker. You pronounce those flawlessly. Yeah, actually it's very good. Yeah, it's very good. Well done, Adam.
Mm.
Baik, terima kasih Miss Bubun.
Mm-mm.
Selanjutnya saya langsung persilakan ke Bu Ayu untuk memberikan komentar maupun pertanyaan.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Adam,
Mm.
thank you for your presentation ya.
Mm.
Saya di sini fokus untuk memberikan tips presentasinya.
Mm.
Kalau konten oleh Miss Bubun tadi ya.
Mm-mm.
Ya.
I help a lot with the content.
You must improve your skill presentation. Number one, you don't have banyak bergerak.
Mm.
Jangan banyak bergerak pada saat presentasi. Okay? And your eye level and your eye focus on your eye audience, not your handphone. Okay? Nah, dua kunci. Kunci ketiga adalah your pronunciation is very good.
Mm.
I agree with Miss Bubun.
Mm.
But you must give the focus or intonation, different intonation.
Hmm?
Setiap kalimatmu itu kamu baca datar.
Datar maksudnya?
Datar itu kayak jalan tol tuh lurus gitu. Padahal harusnya kamu harus memberikan different intonation for every sentence. Berhenti, naik turun begitu. Jadi I prefer Lombok than Danau Toba because, nah kamu bisa berhenti dulu tuh, gitu. Kalau kamu bacanya kayak jalan tol lurus, audience pertama mungkin tidak tertarik, kedua mungkin tidak mengerti ini lagi ngomong apa ya, gitu ya. Jadi pada saat kamu presentasi, kamu perlu memberikan, pertama kamu harus hafal. hafal dulu isi dari presentasi. Kedua, dan tampaknya kamu belum hafal ya. Ya, jadi kamu baca dari HP. Untuk presentasi itu wajib dihafalkan dulu. Satu itu. Kedua, slide-nya memang terlalu banyak tulisan. Jadi sulit untuk ada menghafal ya. Kalau slide presentasi, eh, bullet point, point, namanya juga PowerPoint. Jadi poin. Supaya ada mudah untuk menghafal, recall your memory from the point. Ya, jangan banyak tulisan di slide-nya. Itu. Jadi Adam, nanti di kas selanjutnya kata Miss Bubun tadi, tetap ambil bahasa Inggris supaya memang karena bahasa Inggris itu kemungkinan besar keutamaannya Adam ya.
Yeah, memang. So he never spoke other than English with me. So he's already good actually. Jadi memang he cuman perlu latihan, benar latihan. He's just natural gitu kan, sebagian orang memang terlahir untuk dengan mudah gitu belajar, dan and he's in that gitu, in that position.
I like your pronunciation. English ya, apa? British ya? British. Apa itu namanya? Slang.
I think Adam like American more ya, Adam. What
Ya,
do you think?
British dan American, nggak American banget ya. Kan ya kayak di film-film sih yang saya tahu ya. Kamu masih di tengah-tengah. Tapi bagus gitu. Pronunciation kamu bagus. Suka saya. Hanya kamu harus memberikan nyawa pada kalimat-kalimat itu. Jangan seperti jalan tol. Itu aja ya. Nah, itu aja. Nanti presentasi berikutnya kamu pasti lebih baik. Asal kamu ingat apa yang di tips-tips yang diberikan ya Adam ya. Dan saya juga melihat ini lebih baik dibanding kamu kelas 7. Jauh lebih baik, improve. Oke? Thank you Adam. Ya.
Ibu Ayu. Baik, terima kasih Bu Ayu. Selanjutnya saya persilakan kepada orang tua Adam. Mau Pak Satrio dulu?
Oh,
Silakan.
siapa dulu Ibu? Bunda? Saya dulu.
Silakan.
Ya, saya dulu. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good job, Adam. Buat tadi buat apa? Pembuatan presentasinya itu emang baca aja tadi ya. Cuman ya emang pronunciation-nya ya ayah juga kaget sih kamu. Ya, good job Adam. Thanks buat Miss Bubun yang udah membimbing.
Ya, Adam tuh, Adam sayang, kamu tuh perlu banget lebih rajin latihannya sebetulnya. So you didn't practice enough memang sebetulnya dalam presentasi kas ini Bu Ayu. Jadi Adam, you really need to focus more and then to practice more actually. And I hope on the next presentation, and I hope you still continue pick English as your subject for the next class, yeah, Adam. Be sure about that, okay? We need to practice more, okay? Promise.
Di rumah juga kita praktis Inggris aja. Ya, thank you Miss Bubun, thank you.
Iya, sama-sama.
Baik, terima kasih Pak Satrio. Selanjutnya Bu Sarah, mungkin ada komentar untuk Adam.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Halo Adam. Kalau saya nggak ada komentar apa, cuma saya bangga banget ngeliat Adam. Bagus kalau kata saya bahasa Inggrisnya malah. Selebihnya saya nggak ada komentar apa-apa sih Bu.
Baik. Terima
Makasih Adam. Makasih ya Bu.
Iya.
Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Baik, ya selamat ya Adam atas presentasi KS-nya di semester ini. Bisa langsung Adam tutup ya presentasi.
Oke, sudah ya, selesai ya
Iya, Miss Bubun.
Jadi Bun bisa leave ya.
Hatur nuhun.
Oke, Fawaz, good luck with your presentation, Fawaz sayang. Bu Irna, bye-bye. Assalamualaikum
Ya,
semuanya. Ayu
Bubun.
sayang, everybody, bye.
Bye, Bubun.
Baik, selanjutnya Fawas ya. Oh, sudah ada begini. Baik, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Ya, terima kasih Fawas. Di sini sudah ada Bu Yeni